Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we talk about what is the price of a token or a cryptocurrency, how it is affected, what controls the market, and the way out. These are what we'll be discussing in this video. Before we continue, I want to leave you with this quote that says, "Winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners." This quote is from Conor McGregor, and if you look at it very well, you will know that he's very right. We will be touching some areas like the dollar cost average to put clarity to this tutorial. We'll be talking a little about the dollar cost average, and I want you to pay very close attention to what we'll be discussing, because if you miss it, you're going to have some problems understanding this concept. So paying attention will give a lot of benefits to listeners of this tutorial. So we advise whatever you're doing, keep it aside and pay attention very well. We'll be discussing what is the price of a token, and then we'll be talking about how is it affected, and then how is the market controlled. And then finally, what is the way out from this menace that affects a new trader, giving them sleepless nights about their monies? Those are what we'll be dealing with in this tutorial. Most of the problems we have with people who are trading the cryptocurrency now is that they have what we refer to as a property mindset. And when you have a property mindset and you come in with that mindset to the crypto field, you will be trading with such a mindset. And the property mindset is in a nature that is very different from what is happening in the crypto, though it's still buying and selling. If you buy a property, let's say a piece of land, you are expected to keep your property, and when it appreciates, you will sell. For instance, if you buy a property for 100k, you are expected to sell that property when it goes above 100k. That means this property will be sold anything that is higher or greater than 100k. This is what we refer to as a property mindset. In the crypto space, the trading aspect of it is different from this kind of mindset. If you come in with this mindset, you will lose your money because the price is not stable. There's fluctuation, and the fluctuation is a continuous thing. Somebody who is a newbie will come in and apply the same property mindset in the selling of crypto, but this space is quite different, that mindset. Those who are old traders within the crypto space do not keep their position fixed. They keep changing their positions from time to time, and this is the biggest difference that you can find with one who came in with a property mindset and one who is a crypto trader. This is because the market has a behavior, and the behavioral pattern of this market is what is worth studying. You need to understand the fundamental analysis of the market and the technical analysis of the market for you to be able to make some particular judgment concerning the trades you will take and the way the market behaves. For instance, if you buy one BTC for 22k as at today, and the price of BTC fluctuates and it goes down to 19k, automatically your trade, you have lost 3k in that trade, and in that fluctuation instantly you have a difference of 3k. You do not need to panic when you see situations like this. That is why I am advising you watch this tutorial to the end so that you can take informed decisions as somebody who wants to trade. Now, in situations like this, when you find out that you're already making a loss, there is a position to which you need to enter the market that you will not be regretting movement like this, and that is what I call the backup. I will talk to you about it. Before we continue with this process, I'd like to ask you to subscribe so that YouTube can refer this kind of videos to people who want to learn and be part of it. Thank you for doing so. So, if you want to trade, what you do is your capital. Let's say you have a capital of $1,000 for your trade. What you need to do is divide your capital by 3, and then you will have 1,000 divided by 3. 333.3. So that's what you'll be having as your capital for a particular trade. Now what you do is, when you are buying, your first purchase should be with this value. If the price of BTC reduce from 22k to 19k, you are expected to buy 2 more BTC, which means you buy 2 more BTC for 19k. That will give you 38k. If you bought the first one for 22k and the price came down to 19, and you bought another one for 19, you bought 2 this time around for 19, you'll be spending a total of 60k for your purchase, and the number of BTC you'll be having will be 3. Now, at any slight movement of the market, you will be able to check whether you are in profit or you are in loss. The market must not get to 22k before you are able to sell. That is why you need to keep monitoring the market. As it's going down, remember we talked about dividing your capital by 3, which means the first purchase you bought with this, the second purchase you have to buy with this same figure again, and the third purchase you buy with this again. That means if it drops, you buy. If it drops, you buy. If it drops, you buy. You buy the dip and monitor your market as it goes up. Let's say for instance now, in this scenario, if the price of BTC goes up to 20k, you'll be able to check what you are going to make in this case. And in this case, by the time the price of BTC goes up to 20k, that means your 3 BTC will now cost you 60k divided by 3, which will give you 20k. That means the total money you spent, you are already breaking even at when the price of BTC goes back to 20k. It means you are not at loss. Let's say for instance the price of BTC goes up to 21, not even the 22k, it goes up to 21k. That means you have 21 times 3, which will give you 63. And if you decide to take profit at this stage, that means you will be subtracting 63 out of 60. That means you have already made a profit of 3k without the price of BTC reaching 22k. Now let me give us another scenario where we can compare to see how the price goes. For instance, if as at when the price of BTC was 1 BTC was 19k, you decide to buy 4, that will be 19 times 4, that will be equivalent to 76k, and you already bought one for 22k. That means you have a total of, you have 5 BTC for 98k, of which you bought one for 22 and then you bought 4 when it was 19. And the price of BTC now decide to move back to 20k. You've not even reached 22, and you decide to check your profit. Then you will realize that 20k multiplied by 5 BTC, it will give you 100k. And in just that slight movement from 19 to 20, if you check your standing, what it cost you to get 5 BTC, you will realize that 100k minus 98k will already be giving you 2k profits. That is what you'll be making. And if you're patient until the price gets to 21, that means you will be having 21k multiplied by 5 to give us 105. And if you decide to check your profit, that will be 105 minus 98, which is going to give you 7k profit. And the price is yet to reach 22 when you bought. So with this analogy, it is very important that you do not expend your capital in one purchase at a time. You do not buy for fear of losing out. You monitor the market and trade like a professional. You have to try as much as you can to lower your buy price from time to time. Understanding the concept and applying the concept in these free market forces is what will help you stand out profiting like a pro trader. You must be able to beat the price volatility with this concept. Maintaining your position in the market with the dollar cost average concept is the way out to understanding what the price of a crypto is, the things that affect the price of the crypto, and how you can trade as a pro. These issues are issues that are constantly in the minds of many. Don't forget that learning curves are tough. You will be glad and forget the pains when results are achieved. In the beginning, we talked about what affects the price of the crypto. Is one, the community size, the demand and the supply, the ecosystem or the use case, political events, and the world economy. This is not all. Even the currency at which the crypto is pegged to can affect the price and the behavior of that crypto. Let me do a recap of what we have discussed so far. And in this recap, I said you don't need to come to the crypto market with the property mindset. Do not keep your position fixed. Do fundamental and technical analysis. Lower your buy price. Understand concept and apply the concept. That is the only way you can beat price volatility and make gain even while the price of a crypto is down. Thank you for sticking around. I would like to close with this remark. Consistency is a true measure of performance. Coach Sin, that is very true for what we have discussed so far. If you are consistent, you will surely make a difference. Stay tuned, keep watching our videos, like this video so that YouTube can let other persons to be able to see it and watch it as well because of your recommendation. Thank you for liking the video. See you in our next video. Bye. It's Nelson signing out from this end. Bye for now.